Hail upon her. I know the countdown's done. We're going to be just a little bit more. I'm sorry. All right. Now we're good to go. Yeah. No. That's almost what we want. There we go. Hello and welcome back to the Blubber Plays. Yeah. Rayman Origins. This has had some very lovely music and some pretty nice graphics. And I'm well upon her. Thank you for asking. Polar Pursuit. Now, to remember these buttons, it's pretty easy. Button-wise, there's run, there's jump, and there's kick. In addition to D-pad directions. Okay, we have ice level. And I suppose these days we also have hover now. Ooh. No! Good. Less good. I thought we picked up a health. What is Rayman? He's a Rayman. I It hasn't been mentioned in the story so far, and I haven't really played the any of the earlier games, so I don't know what to say beyond he is he who he is. Heck? Ah, it's some sort of time limit. I mean, that's new. I didn't expect it to insta-kill me, which is slightly rude. But we learn. Ah, it's a time limit thing. Okay, so it was meant to kill me. Wall kicks will work. Quit drooling on me. Okay, it's another chase the busty fairy level. Ooh. Well, you tricked me. Okay. We've freed Busty Fairy. And... power to change size. So we now have shrink power? Okay, we can just auto shrink power. It doesn't... this isn't something we actually control. Secret tunnel! No! How do I get back up? It's not going to be possible. Well, sucks to be me. No! How do I get above the first one, though? You're easy enough. But these ones are a bit harder. Alright. Probably only the level 1 one, yeah. Okay, back to the Glade of Dreams. Check it out, a new character has been unlocked at the sorting tree. No, let's progress. You tricked me, Potion. There we go. Okay, I thought these guys would be springboards, but apparently not. The fact that there's something spiky there suggests that there's something up there. But Lord knows how you get there. That didn't seem useful. Oh, I meant to keep jumping. Music level? Not quite. I find these bubbles hard to use. It doesn't help that we're extra tiny on the screen. Yeah. Not in love with this bubble mechanic. Like, if you auto-stayed attached to it, maybe? You think it's too close to Rayman 1? It filled you with a deep sense of wrongness back in the day? No, I really do have to ride the bubble all the way across. And I really don't want to. So let's just do it the boring but safe way. Secret tunnel! Wait, why won't they die? Oh, because I'm tiny. How do I untiny? Okay, there we go. Now how do I get up there? Oh, that's fine. Secret tunnel success. These things surely aren't monsters, right? They are! Aww. The teensies were better, constantly jockeying about who was wearing the crown. Not even level 1. Immense disappointment. You suck, says the game. Okay, dashing through the snow. Piping hot. Kind of wonder if these things will kill us if they... Okay, yes. Yes, they will. I'd avoided it till now, but it was time to find out. The answer is yes. That wasn't too bad. I like the fire animation. Oh, I'm not allowed to even down stomp them. Well, we live and learn. Wonder how we kill them then. Maybe you can't. Maybe these are just enemies that you avoid. Come on, how did that not count as hitting you? You love the vibes of 2? It had a gloominess? No, because I like the happiness. I don't know that I'd want this to be sad. Why am I freeing the pieces of cheese? Ah, to use as platforms. Yeah, there hasn't been a lot of baddiness in the world. It's been a pretty happy-go-lucky world. Aside from that we were caught at the beginning. Ah, there are murder cheeses as well. Fair enough. Yeah, and these are timing puzzles. How do I kill the others, though? By lavaing them. The fire dragons are weak to lava. Alright. I would have thought they'd be immune to lava, but live and learn. I think we're going to be 8 short of level. Yep. So 2 in a row that we're not meeting the sort of minimum level of competence. Mending the rift. We can build this bridge thanks to the Electoons. Way to go, you've saved up enough to repair the path to the next world. Ah. Okay, I hadn't know I was meant to go so far ahead, but we learn. Come on. Thank you. Yeah, I don't really care enough to... Please just let me move on with my life. Alright, that should be level 1 competence. Almost level 2 competence. If I had have known I was meant to run for the first one, we probably would have gotten that. Aim for the eel. Oh, it's shmup time again. Okay, eel time. No, not yet. Okay, the knife shoots a laser beam. Why not? Well, the laser beam shoots a knife, sorry. Oh, they're meant to be timing puzzles. They're not insta-death. It should have been called aim at its butt. All right. Second level of competence. Not quite the third level of competence. Onwards to the Sea of Serendipity. Port a Panic. Ooh. And now the loading screen is different. Oh, you're friendly. Okay. Help me, says the busty fairy. Okay, that's getting annoying. But we should just assume the pirate is going to kill We should just assume the pirate in the background is going to kill everything now. I thought I jumped, but apparently not. You hope it's Razorbeard, leader of the Robo-Pirates? Apparently I'm thinking of the pirate from Multiverse. Though I can't remember his name. There's always, of course, Dread Pirate Tucko. But the other one. The one that is a robot pirate. Razorbeard is an actual character? That doesn't count as intercepting you? Then I'm not sure what else to do, game. You haven't... Okay, now it's just picky about what counts as down stomping on her. And then Busty Fairy says, power to swim. We are more powerful than Sonic. Yes, power to swim. Now, if I understand correctly, there is, like, one thing I knew about this game going in, and there's a really nice rhythm music level with swimming. But we've only just earned the swimming power. This might be it, though. I guess it depends on how often they use the swimming power coming up. Those are bonus levels or something? It's a little sad, because I really did like the, what I saw of that music level. Come on, up. The most basic level of competence. Yeah, maybe it's only the hard versions of those levels. We'll find out. I do like that this now has a swimming version. It's a lot more attention to detail than a lot of games have put into their loading screens on the Wii. The game wants us to go back to the Desert of Didgeridoos. And unlock the Midway thing. Cacophonic Chase. Okay. What else am I meant to do then? If not... Maybe I'm meant to ride the wind current for longer? And then I can cheese my way over? That does not, in fact, seem to be the answer. You might have lost me here, game. Yeah, but the barriers very specifically have don't punch symbols on them. And if we punch them, it takes too long and they get away. Right? Well, that's closer. So the answer is don't jump and punch, only run and punch. And if you dare say start the whole thing at no. No. Nope. No. You have lost me level. That's too obnoxious. You literally put things that say don't punch me on walls that you then have to end up punching. And choose to not have any save points in the way. We're just going to be leaving that alone. Swimming with stars. Rip. Okay, my only reward for that is some money, so who cares? This game would really benefit from letting you use the nunchuck, so you have more precise control than the D-pad in this section. That's rude. That was Dino Crisis. It's an enemy coming from off screen that you can't see that then attacks you. Yeah. Doggo that we have been babysitting, their family, are just back from their trip overseas and they've come to pick up Doggo. So I might even need to run away for a second to go say my goodbyes to Doggo. You couldn't imagine not going on holiday with your doggo? I don't know that it's a, it's not usually a real option for overseas holidays here. We have very tight biosecurity. It is hard to bring dogs into the country to the point where it's caused problems before. I think it was it Johnny Depp's wife's doggo that they, like, lied to our biosecurity and said that they didn't have a doggo and then brought it on their private jet. And then one of the politicians here was like, we should kill it. And I'm like, that's maybe a little extreme. But, yeah, they shouldn't be lying. They shouldn't have been lying about, like, we didn't bring our doggo. But that's no reason to take it out on the doggo. Give them a fine, put the doggo in quarantine, send the doggo back to wherever it came from. I assume they came from America, but I don't know. That was a bit of a scandal a couple of years ago. Taking out the doggo. Oh yeah, the toad thing, wood borers. For a long while we didn't have the stupid bee killing mite thing, although that's finally made its way here. 'Cause some idiot sent bees through the post. Imported ones with mites. I'm sorry that you're ill, Alpha. Seem to be sick an awful... Well, I shouldn't comment on other people's health like that. I hope you get well. That can be true, regardless. Good lord. No, I'm not even going to be slightly tempted to go for that, thank you. You are catching lots of flues. Clearly you need to live in a cave by yourself more, Alpha. You're seeing too many people in the real world. Catching their nasty germs. Who could all these people be? You have no idea. Presumably the people on the train. Or bus. We did a very bad job of collecting legally not coins. As if there are lots of people using public transport in Japan? Never. Famously uncrowded trains. They'd never need to have people whose job it is to stand on the platform and literally push everyone inside the train. You've never seen that? Oh, maybe you're living closer to the cave lifestyle than I imagine. What the hell? Rockfish? Rockfish! Ow. Okay. A lot of surprise spikes. Fair enough. Haha! Defeated. Now I just need to get to the next checkpoint. Oh, come on. Surprise spikes. Boo. And it takes me back to the start. Less interested in grabbing this coin by the moment. Oh, and we were so close to a checkpoint anyway. I'm going to assume that kills us if we touch it, so we'll leave it alone. Seems a reasonable assumption from something named TNT. Whee! I would like the potion. How do we open you? Ah, so it's a timing test. Well, we know now. Now we have to fight currents. That seems really rude for so tight a gap that we have to fit in whilst fighting currents. No, you're losing me here a bit, game. There's a couple levels in a row where you've been increasingly rude. For all that you have lovely music, and you are in some ways charming, I am only so forgiving. Challenging your muesli to single combat? Okay, if it's got another one of those, we're just screwed. Hail, Amel. Yeah, no. This is not a reasonable one. Then just kill me now. I need both. You suck enough that we question if you're going to want to stay here. You are correct to question it, game. But it's the only way forward. Maybe you should have a more sensible thing, like give the player an extra life. Let's go. Or not have obnoxious currents. Thank God. Alright. No, Rayman's being a bit of an asshole today, Decoy. It's putting oftentimes large distances between its checkpoints. New insta-kill effect. A level that explicitly lied. It had platform things with a please don't hit me sign that you absolutely had to hit. It's still got nice graphics. And it still has somewhat charming music. Although it hasn't done a rhythm level. Again. I think we had one. And we haven't had another one, which is very disappointing. One of the few things that I did know about this game before I touched it is that there is one fantastic swimming level like this that is a rhythm level. We go under? We go under. It wasn't the rhythmness that I was annoyed at, though, was it? No, it was the literally lying to the player. It could have been on any level. Anyway, yes, one of the few things I did know is that there's a really nice water level, a water rhythm level, and it's an excellent example of the genre of rhythm platformers, which I think are rather underserved as a genre, and which has an entry that I'm looking forward to that should be releasing this year in the form of Billy Bust Up. which, in addition to being rhythmy, also looks like it will be somewhat sing-alongy, which even more love for me. The sing-along songs that I've seen have been pretty good. You saved enough of the things to get to the next world. We got almost all of them. Oh, I was meant to be getting a whole nother group of them over there. Oh, no, I wasn't. This was supposed to be getting with this one. Yeah, we only missed one. That's pretty good. Except now we're stuck in an infinite loop. Okay. How do we defeat Crablar here? Do we go under Crablar? We do not, in fact, appear to go under Crablar. But under you. Okay. Level 1 competence, level 2 competence, but not quite level 3 competence. Fire when wetty. Not when ready, when wetty. Oh, it's another shmup level. Okay. I was meant to have learnt that sooner, but I didn't, so let's start again. There we go. Reflecto shots. How do I get under you? You didn't lift your legs ever. Oh god, not our friend Eel again. I thought we'd seen the last of you. Ah. We can't shoot this one's butt because it doesn't have a butt. Yeah, it doesn't have a weak butt. How far away is the checkpoint? Pretty far away. Come on, Sergeant Cookie. No. Keep that off of here. In fact, where's a pause? You can have a timeout for that. God. Lucky it's not 10 times longer. Hail, Amel. Not 100. You like his little fins? I don't like that he seems impossible to hurt. I do like that he's useful for reflecting shots. Okay, what level of competence have we achieved? Only the first level of competence. I've only seen when Maury played it. Miss Morrigan Nightshade, fellow senior detective, played it for a part of a nostalgia marathon. That's the only time I've seen Rayman that I'm aware of, other than that one water rhythm level. Moseying the mountain. Kind of thought you might be able to break those. Holy, okay. I'm not really interested in redoing all of that every time just to get another chance at the, at the medallion. Save me, says the busty fairy. Alright, busty annoying Navi. No, that's just a gotcha. I do not approve. I don't know how you expect me to go up there. There was a tiny gap that we couldn't get to. Ah, meant to have gone this way, instead of using the gap that they used. Kicks will work. That's just rude. I'm sorry, what? Okay. But we can't reach you when we do that, no matter what. Okay, we just have to do it as a timing thing. Power to run on walls! Hail, geek. G'day, g'day, welcome, welcome. Ah, you're not a real person. Wow. Hold B up slopes to perform wall runs. Okay. New power. How do we get at that one, though? There's no wall to run up. Okay, we have a surprising amount of vertical momentum. Maybe leave those guys alone? Now this is making me think of Laysara at the moment. I don't know why it wasn't happy half the time. I thought I was bowing down when they were bowing down, but whatever. Oh, good lord. Really? You're going to have this whole section be a one-hit section? Yeah, it looks like they are. Okay, but at least the door is fairly close by. So not unreasonably distant checkpoints. Was I meant to do a running smack? Yes. What does that do? Ah, it brings over the swinging vine. Yeah, let's just, boop. Goodbye, bot. Ah, 7 short of the basic level of competence. Mystical monkeys, but with a U. Maybe they're monks? Or maybe there are keys that are also monks? Well, rip. Ah, I meant to keep running. Really? To me that feels like something that I should run up, but no. Uh... Yeah, that works. Yeah, don't stress too much. You've had your slap on the wrist and you've done your time, you've done your crime. Ow! It also had combat that was really fun. So you're saying that there's a spin-off game, perhaps even a sellout game for Rayman, that could be a sellout racing game? Timing puzzle. Shit. Hello? Let me up. Oh. Sellout racing games? After all, the Star Wars one was so good. Okay, we've killed Legally Not Donkey Kong Man. Now how do we get up to where the next zone is? I run here. Yeah, we even got all of those first time. How do we... Come on. Stop it. Thank you. Swing, swing, swing. No. Swing, swing. Boing. Yeah, there we go. Wall kicks will work. There we go. I can't reach that, though. I can reach that. Seems like too much effort for the meager payoff. Oh, good lord. Although this is a cool new mechanic. Eh. Don't know why it didn't like my jump. It's a bit overly picky with... Like, if you change from being right way up to upside down, it's overly picky about what counts as facing the right way. Oh, also the whole thing falls back down if you take too long. Well, that's new information, not pleasant information, but it's new and possibly useful information. But I don't see how we get up there in time. It's probably a timing thing. Yeah, there we go. No, I just don't get to do the jump that I wanted. Fair enough, game, if you hate me. Yeah. A bit too picky about when you go from upside down to the right way up. If you try and change your inputs to match that it says no, get screwed. Otherwise, the upside downy mechanic is kind of cool. Check it out, new character unlocked in the snoring tree. Really? I thought there was only one more for us to unlock. And that we had that message earlier. Right, there was a rat guy. Not that I particularly want to be rat guy, but he exists. What have I misunderstood? Ah, there's new people out here as well. So these hidden bubbles are also people. And we only get to find out about them now. Fair enough. And that's your reward for being a completionist. Like earning maximum amount of stars on every level. Loads Sateensies? We can create the bridge, thanks to all the things you've freed. Okay. We open the question mark number of star bridge with our legally not quite stars. The rat people are called Toonsies. Ah, bugger. Close. Oh. It's... I'm just screwed. Yeah, that's a bit... You teach me that going fast is good, and that's what you want. And then I do what you want and it leads to a death jump. No. You're getting all ignored except for being safe. This is the kind of level where you just have to memorize it. Yep, only the most basic level of competence. Alright. Golly G. Gollum. Why, boy, golly. Gosh, golly, darn howdy. Oh, come on. Rip. Cross. And now that they've knocked me down once, they fireball me forever. Fair enough. Climb. Thank you. No, come on. Attach to the rope. Attach to the rope. Thank you. There's probably something there. The platforming isn't... It's that when it changes you from upside down mode to real way up mode, it's very fussy about, like, when it thinks you should be changing the D-pad direction to match you being upside down. The typical implementation that I've liked the most for those in games recently, and they've typically been more recent ones, have just been to keep you holding the direction that you were running in until you do a jump or something similar, and then to admit that... Why aren't you holding that? Then to admit that you need to change... Thank you. That you need to change directions. Secret tunnel? Secret tunnel! One shot, one kill. No, come on. Game. Yeah, like there, it's... You've jumped, and now the direction that you are trying to wall run with is no longer correct. You know what? Maybe I do it even sooner and we try and wall jump our way up. Yes, that worked. I don't know where you want me to go. I assumed to the right, but then the right was full of tentacle, nasty thorn things. Maybe up? But there doesn't seem to be enough up. It's kind of on me there. Can't believe I'm not going for the pirate coins. Well, you're free to show me how it's done, FGs. Okay, we were meant to go up and right. I even got most of those. Yeah, it's another obnoxious falling thing section. Even accidentally get one of the coins. Okay, there we go. Okay, do we hit your face? No, we come over the other side. Now we have to go up, but how do I get up? I can't get up through there. I can't do anything there. Okay, we wait for you to move the whole world. Sure. And then we go boing. Victory. Victory. No, seriously. Count as jumping on the other flower. Thank you. And was 200 the second level of competence? Nowhere near. First level of competence only. Moody clouds. End of the storm. And we have another new loading screen. Am I planning on playing the sequel? I'm not aware. What console is it on? Is it succeeded by, and what console is it on? Rayman series. Rayman Legends. It's also Wii U. Wii U is more doubtful. Because that involves going and physically finding a physical copy and then setting up my Wii U in here, which I've never done. In theory, I can capture my Wii U. Thank you for saving my sisters. Now we fear the kings of each land have succumbed to the nightmare. We need their magic to enter the dreamer's door. Seek them out. It's also on Steam. Yeah, maybe if it's on a sale on Steam. For now, we are Wiimoting our way to it. So what, we're done? Ah, no, there's now little side things on each world. Ticklish temples. We'd have to deal with the Ubisoft launcher. A bridge too far for many. Meant to be going up? Yes. But I'm also meant to be going down. No! Wouldn't do the wall jumps the way I wanted. That solution seems much nicer. Although I doubt it means that I can... Whoa! Admittedly, I don't get the big one. Now, can we... Run and glide our way to... No. So we had to use the witches as springboards. And we're too late for that now because we've murdered them. Well, thankfully it's just past a door. So it being super rude is only so important. Secret tunnel! No. Stop it. What? But I got the coin. Boo! Okay, surprise falling away ground. Let's just leave those alone then. Please, please. Thank you. The basic level of competence? Yes. Up and down. Gonna be Katy Perry songed. No. Let's try again. That one was easy. How do we get at that one, though? Well, I probably screwed that up. We just move on. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Okay, that's getting annoying. That's less annoying. Legally not flickies saved. Uh... Okay, it wiggles back and forth. Duck? It's been a long time since we've used a duck. Would also make sense if we used our shrink power to get past that, but I somehow think it would let us die before it auto-used our shrink power. Okay, we missed one. One isn't too bad. Secret tunnel! 2.5D, yes, we can jump into the semi-background. Time for another shmup section. I will give it that this game's shmup sections are much better than Sonic Lost World's shmup sections were. Yoink. Okay, and then what level of competence in terms of legally not rings or coins? Probably only the first. Yeah. First level of competence. It is kind of annoying that you can't skip that. At this stage, I understand what the animation looks like. They should let you skip the filling up the little ring bar at the end and just go straight to the awarding. New tricky treasure unlocked in Gourmet Land. Hunter-gatherer. Cheers all. No, there's no way I could get all of those. Not unless I started doing the manual spamming. And I don't hate myself enough to do the manual spamming. If the auto-fire rate isn't high enough, then c'est la vie. Does the Unhail work on larger groups? No idea. Yes? Which I did not know before. I assumed we could only eat the big things. The game had only taught us that we could eat the big things. So that's kind of a failing on the game's teaching. Like, if I literally had only been taught... Ow. That I'm allowed to hurt the... Suck up the big barrel things. And the big bird things. Yeah, that's rude. That is double rude, right? We literally... Okay. I was going to say start outside the bounds. And we kind of do, but then it widens. And then it punishes us for returning it to out of bounds. Yeah, nah. Precision corridor flyer. When they decide that the corridors need to move constantly. And do obnoxious stuff like that. No. Not if there aren't going to be more checkpoints. And that doesn't even have the good grace to be the end of the section. Okay, there we go. Not even the first level of competence. Just glad to be done with the level. Climb out. Okay, so this sounds like a vertical scale level. That's frustrating. No, I would like the health, please. Secret tunnel? Secret tunnel. Save the flickies. Okay. How does this help me when I... Okay, we wall kick our way up. Must be something I'm not understanding there. Yes. That we're allowed to wall kick off of them. Woof! Doesn't this still... I'm gonna say leave me stuck. But not quite. Well, again. Wow. Rude. Nah, just kill us. If you aren't gonna grab the arm thing... or wall kick... it's better. First level of competence? First level of competence. Still flowing. And it looks like we're nearly up to a boss-looking thing. Yeah, this one feels like it's doing a poor job of indicating to me where it wants me to go. Honestly, if we've been able to do that before, I don't remember. Yeah, that's just rude. Come on. Up. Butt stomp. Did we even achieve the first level of competence? Yes. But only kinda barely. Boss time? Get 16 more, you say? Not sold, game. I do not think I am sold on going back and collecting more legally not stars. What about if we go and do the sort of lead-up levels to the other zones mini-boss things? Maybe that's how this is actually numerically designed to work. Rather than actually expecting me to do more backtracking. Okay, I don't understand how you get back to where you came from, though. Okay, that's not actually that bad. Wall kick. You can wall kick off the floors. That was meant to be a timing puzzle. Okay. No, come on. Thank you. No! Next time. There we go. Heal DMBC. G'day, g'day. Good lurking. Wing. Why would this do anything? Because there's secret tunnel? Secret tunnel. No, I do not think I have any interest in this area. Can we... Good. Leave it. That looks like it's an obnoxious, you have to learn the things that are coming in order to shoot them to get rid of the The bat mist, not interested. That's just fine. There we go. How do I get up there? From over here. Did we achieve the basic level of competence? Hurry up. I've lost my patience with that animation. Takes too long. Tricky wins. Okay, I meant to down stomp here. Yes. Really? This feels like something I should run up. But we're meant to use our flying power instead. Wow, I was meant to be a lot quicker than that. Not just a little. I don't get why this is supposedly such a hard one. Tempting even to go back and get that life. Yep. Wait, what? Why has this come back? That felt very odd that coin had come back. Maybe it didn't count as me grabbing it the first time? Okay. I mean, I've got a health. Ah. Well, it's right near a door, so who really cares? Yeah. Hope I'm well? Yeah, I'm alright, Jocks. Had to do some actual... Ow! Farm work today. One of the trees dropped some big branches and we were chopping it up and putting it on the trailer. So I may be even a little bit sunburned, even though I put on some sunscreen. Because I sunburn super easily. Ultra white boy that I am. I think I feel a little tenderness on my nose. Otherwise, well. And looking forward to a night's sleep that won't be disturbed by the babysitting doggo demanding to be let outside. Seeing as his family are back from their holiday and have picked him up. So just down to our normal doggo. Don't shoot the DJ. I shot the DJ, but I did not shoot the MC. I don't remember you shooting fireballs before, but I might be forgetting. Cheers, Brickbat. Thank you kindly, mate. Hope you're having a lovely day. Yeah. Get in front of the millipede. Ah. That one is shootable. Ooh. Gosh, that one is shootable. That one is not. Although, I kind of really don't like its screaming noise as it dies. So maybe I'd rather not shoot it. That's a bit Dino Crisis. Them flying in from off screen and insta-killing you. Okay. End shmup. Bomb. Save the flickies. Basic level of competence, but only that. Do. I don't remember there actually being... Oh my god, stop hassling me about the extra character. Good lord. There's an extra character! There's an extra character! Have you considered looking at the extra character? There's an extra character! Getting all of this took some doing. Go back to the real person. And maybe now it will stop nagging us about the extra characters. At least for a little while. No, because it wants us to try out each and every one of these. And then I say, absolutely not. Go back to being Rayman. Thank you, good day. Oh. High voltage. Oh, an insane thing. Oop. You, in case you missed it, you should check out our most recent Movie Monday. You should check out Monday's Streams VOD. We did your Nacho Libre game. It was pretty bad. Mostly because it didn't tutorialize how to how to actually do the fighting. Which is not a forgivable mistake to me. And its obsession with the grapple combat. You weren't expecting much? Neither was I. It did have some unique art style. I'll give it that. Credit where it's due, and it made decent use of its movie video clips. But those are the only two things it gets. In its credit. That seems awfully tight a climb. Stupid chicken. Yeah, that is an awfully tight climb. Secret tunnel. Which instantly murders you. No, come on. I jumped into the air pit. Good. Give me my flickies. Flickies rescued. Is there something else I'm missing? I can tell. There we go. Was about to just start trying to damage boost. No, you've lost my interest. Ah, that murders me. Yeah, it is pretty. me. That less so. Why didn't it grab the wall? Please get out of the way. We still haven't worked out how you're meant to use the springboard nose birds, because it hasn't tutorialized it properly. That also feels awfully tight. You ground slam them, it doesn't do anything. Right, that doesn't do anything. That has done nothing to the bird. Whatever. Perfectly the wrong timing that just chain murders you. Yeah, don't stress. If you stand on them too long, they fall down the scales. And they... Oops. And they... Oh. Maybe I meant to go this way? No, this is a secret tunnel, I think. But how do I get to the other one? No idea. Yeah, it is a secret tunnel. Well, the game hasn't ever explicitly told me that, as far as I'm aware. So... failure on the game's tutorialization. If we're in the bonus worlds for the base worlds, and we're only just learning something that we really should have been taught immediately... and not even because of the game teaching us, but because of someone in chat telling us, yeah, that's a huge failure on the game's part. As far as I'm concerned, you can only bop them once. Right, you stab them once, and then you can boing on them once. But ride them? No idea. Alright. My timing issue. There we go. And they're going to make us do this with 0 life? Yeah, they're going to make us do this with 0 hearts. We got there. They could at least have the kindness to not make the default timing such that it instantly murders you. Yeah, right? That should not be... Stay. The game's like, you suck so much, are you sure you want to stay here? There we go. Not even the basic level of competence. Snake eyes. I mean, there's a blind jump here. I think making that blind jump was reasonable. Come on, why aren't you wall jumping? Except now I'm stuck. Yeah. Poorly designed. They should have those things spawn immediately. So that you actually know when you're waiting for them and you know when you're... Well, so that you never have to wait for them. Versus trying to make blind jumps that seem like they're going to be what you need to do, and what you actually need to do is wait for these things. Because there's no way for you to know that. Same deal. It seemed like what they wanted me to do was a blind jump, but I meant to wait for this silly centipede to spawn. No, there have been plenty of blind jumps that have had no lums. Insane thing. Hard no. No, you were meant to, thank you. Do that further up. Alright. Wait patiently for Mr. Centipede, because we've been taught that that's what we do on this level. Oh, come on, I punched up! Okay, that only helps you get that. Problem! Problem! Since it was called snakes, but they clearly behave as centipedes. Right? These are behaving as the game Centipede, which predates Snake. Old Man Blobber had Centipede for his Atari. When did Centipede come out? '81. And then Butt Stomp. Get the flickies. Do we at least have the basic level of competence, or did I avoid too many? You don't think Snake was officially recognized until Nokia phones? Snake is just Pac-Man meets Centipede. It combines the ability to go through the map of Pac-Man with classic Centipede. Okay, do you also need more things than we have? I need you to have even more! Okay, what if we go back to the previous world's one now, though? Do we now have enough for this one? Seven more, you say? No. It doesn't look like... Like, it does look like that if we do all of the, these for each world, we will unlock the, like, first two of the bosses, but probably not the rest. And I am not in love enough to want to go back and grind... Ooh! Is this the rhythm level? No. I'm not in love enough to want to go back and grind for more effectively stars to further develop progress. It's called Why So Crabby? The creatures are supposed to be crabs? I don't think anything we've seen is a crab. Jellyfish, pufferfish, stonefish, tentacle thorns monster, but crab? Bless me. Oh, bless me. Let's go back and get that health. Thank God. Ah, it's a chase me level. Fair enough. But Crabla doesn't chase us except when we're in water? Except the whole thing is on one life. You never did end up playing Rayman Legends? Legends say it might even have become a more reasonable game. Okay then, what if we... Super punch you? Evil spiky monster spawns in from off screen. There's no reason here to have the top third of the screen be this stupid rock instead of having the screen camera be lower so that we can see when this monster comes slightly further ahead here. Better. No, I'm not interested. Yeah, I don't know why that's supposedly difficult. We'll just go through you quickly. Victory. Butt stomp. Not even the minimum level of competence. Scuba shootout. This is being more sensible so far. That a bit less so. I totally thought that was going to count as killing us. But it was foreground. Well, it better have been a save point from the start of that out of the cave section I was about to say. This is feeling increasingly like a you just have to learn the level. Yeah. Things like that are just you have to know the level. Good riddance. Okay, basic level of competence, yes. Stupid unskippable cutscene, hurry up. Beware of Mini Murray. Mini Murray, Mini Murray, Mini Murray, Mini Murray, Mini Murray. Oh, this is the rhythm level? No. I feel like this looks like what I know as the rhythm level, but it's not giving us the rhythm music. You don't recall a rhythm level? I feel relatively sure there is a water level like this that is a rhythmy one. Now, maybe it's part of one of the other games? It could be. But the, like, swordfish things feel awfully the same as the thing that I remember. Really? But I killed you. Yeah. Now, if it's going to start dropping murder rocks, we're leaving. Fine. Wait, what? I was thinking that it's deterministic, and it isn't. Okay, but it can't leave the water. Yep, not even the basic level of competence. Finally, you don't have enough stars! Save 43 more. Yeah, nah. Unlocked the midway point thing of this. Pirate treasure. It's just kind of rude. What choice did I have? It was go downwards off this screen or get smushed by the spike rock. They destroyed the ground before I got there. Nah. Nope. Nope. Just... nope. And what have we supposedly unlocked here? Oh, rip. The treasure chests are the most fun part. Disagree. Why didn't it spring me? Why didn't the springboard ooze spring? Grrr. And you get given no lives to do this. Thinking that's also a no. Not seeing a lot to redeem it. Yeah, nah. Nope. You have also... nope. Has that meant that we have enough now for person 1 here? Nope, still 3 more. Okay, Luscious Lakes. We do 3, we look at the first mini-boss, and that's probably GG for the game. Because I am not grinding out enough for the others to unlock the other mini-boss things. Again, why do we get to have no lives? Thank you. Then what am I meant to be doing here, then? Alright. Oh, I am so surprised I got through that. No, come on. You rat. Give me... No, I'm just not allowed that heart. Alright. Whatever. Or am I allowed to wall kick off that? Yeah, that's clearly bullshit. That should not murder you there. That's fine. That's me falling off, and I have to pay that. But the spinny thing murdering you is silly. Stop it! Good. Yeah, that's bull. No. Okay, the middle is the answer. It's just you need to learn the level one. Sure, whatever. Skip past the chili pepper. Victory. Give me my flicky. We won't even have the basic level of competence. We only have 120, not 150. Yep. You're on fire. Hearts on fire. This better be a checkpoint. Yeah, that's bull. That is super bull. Insta-murder stuff falling from the sky is super bull. Alright. Butt Stomp win. I don't think we have even the basic... Oh no, we've got the basic level of competence. Okay, that should be enough that we can go back to the boss of the very first world. You now have access to poor little Daisy. Daisy, Daisy. Oh, no, that's the wrong thing. Please, let me leave. Thank you. We want back. And then we want... up, left, down, right. Yes. Boss of Zone 1. Okay. Poor little Daisy. It's a climbing level? Sure. He's scared. He can't get me. You? Yeah, that's bullshit. That's rude, but... assumption is we run to the other side. And now we run back and smack him. Pete? Okay, he wants to skull crush us. We get screwed over by the left-right inverting when we're upside down. Between getting hit. Please, go back. Oh, you took too long. No, just kill me then. I was not holding left there, game. I vehemently disagree. Okay, he behaved a bit differently. On the third time, he will do a head smack and then reveal a weakened underbelly. Weakened underbelly. That's... Yeah, no. Oh, look, you've smacked him. His death animation involves him moving across the screen. He's touched you, you die. No, that's just bullshit. I'm sorry, what? Where was I supposed to be to not get hurt by that? Maybe I meant to go under him when he does the little jump? Yeah, no, that's just bullshit. Nah. No, 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 no. You are just... Alright. And so we've reached the end of the game as far as we're concerned. Starts out nice, keeps the lovely graphics and music throughout, but sadly becomes more and more unreasonable as the game goes on. Still, not bad overall. By no means bad overall. Alright. But yeah. If the bosses are like that, and that's the first of like 5, presumably there's an ultra boss after them that's a 6, and the other ones will have wanted me to go back and do a whole bunch of grinding to unlock enough legally not stars to unlock the other ones. Simply not happening. It should reduce that number requirement down, and it should not make the end stuff so hideously unpleasant. Actual sensible number of save points, not like insta-death rocks falling from the sky, making you make blind jumps that then murder you and you just have to learn the level bit by bit. No. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. That is it for Rayman Origins. We had a fair look. I would say the first, like, two-thirds of it is really charming and lovely. And then it just... I skipped nearly all of the side paths to get the lums? No. We did a lot of the secret caves. We found a fair few of them. Did we find all of them? By no means, no. But it should not have that higher level requirement in terms of number of stars that you found to get to the end. No, 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 no. Just no. Bad, 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 bad. Jimmy Neutron cold fusion level bad. Anyway, that's it for this. Peace. And that might be it for us for today. Yeah, I think we'll say that's it. Isn't it only 60%? I have no idea. I don't know how many it is of the ones that we've done, but it's still too high. If we're having to backtrack to do mini bosses 2, 3, 4, 5, it's too high. I'm not willing to put up with that level of backtracking. The Rias 2 Daily. Rias is on pause until Friday because the new DLC is coming out. And, well, I can neither confirm nor deny having access to the upcoming DLC. But if I did, and I was too lazy to swap back between the version that I'm allowed to show you and the version that I have, that would be a reasonable explanation for why I'm not playing it on stream, right? Having to do that version control. So we're waiting for Friday and the new DLC to come out. And then we will be playing some. We've got, yes, the Rias 2 DLCs and dailies. Wink, wink. And, oh, it's a hard life. And then that Not Paper Mario game. The Not Paper Mario game looks alright. Escape from Ever After. We will see if it holds up to its cuteness, or if, like this, it becomes a bit belligerent in the face of its cuteness. For now, we will throw you along to Sunrose. Did I type it wrong? Ah, they have a 12 at the end of their thing. Because I'm an idiot. who is playing some Tails racing, even if they aren't Tails. So yes. As for what we will do... Bug Fables was okay-ish, Sergeant Cookie, other than it lying to the player. Bug Fables with it specifically, like, tells the player, you shouldn't go here. And then in order to progress the storyline, guess what you have to do? Go where it's told you explicitly not to go. Fuck you. Bug Fables for lying to your player. But anyway, we'll throw you to Sunrose. As for what we do tomorrow while we wait for stuff to come out on the 23rd, which for me will probably be the 24th, given time delay, like it comes out on the 23rd, but probably midday 23rd in Europe, or midday / late in Europe / America. So for me, it's probably until the 24th. So we've got 2 more days of stuff. We'll probably check out some other interesting Wii or GameCube game for the next 2 days, and then be on to those 2 things, the Rias 2 expansion and not Paper Mario. But for now, peace.